Okay, so we're talking about an important topic, right? Social media. It's a huge topic. It is a huge vehicle, a huge catalyst, a huge platform that is allowing us to build our business basically for free, right? So, you guys are probably looking, maybe you've searched my profile, my personal profile. Like I said, that's where I do a lot of my stuff. And then I take that and I share it, the same thing, across my like page and my Instagram, okay? But my main platform is my personal page. So you're probably thinking, okay, it's easy for you, you've built up all this, these posts, you've built it up over time, over the last 6 years that you've, kind of been active on social media. So it's easy for you to say, right? But I want you guys to know that we all start somewhere. We all start with a blank slate, really, okay? Prior to when I started kind of being more visible on social media, I only came on social media to see what everybody else was up to. I didn't post, I didn't do any of that stuff. I had maybe 173 friends, 170 some friends at the time. And yeah, my Facebook was MIA. Nothing to be seen on it, hardly. Okay, so I had to start somewhere and I had to slowly build up with what I have now. But I also want to make it clear that what I have now, what you guys see now, has only been built within the last year, okay? A year ago exactly this month, I lost my entire platform on Facebook, okay? My account got hacked, I lost my like page, I lost my entire Facebook account that had all the memories of my kids, the pictures, tons of posts that I had crafted over the 6 years that I had been, kind of opening up more online, gone. Still to this day, I have not been able to get it, okay? It's gone forever, which breaks my heart. I had a ton of stuff on there. So at the time, I was 8 months into my business. I was an executive at Zyia, and I had my hands tied. I was like, okay, do I throw in the towel? Because it just seems like a lot of work to start over. It seems like a ton of work. I had 0 friends. I had to start to create a brand new account, 0 friends, 0 photos, 0 posts. This is going to be a lot of work to start over. And no, I didn't think about quitting, right? I have the grander vision for this, this business. But maybe I'm feeling like you are right now. You're at a crossroad and you're like, I need to pivot. I need to do something. Maybe that's how you feel right now. That's how I felt. I had my hands tied. I was like, okay, I'm starting from 0. I have to start over. I have to make that initial post. I have to add that one friend so that I'll have 1 friend instead of 0. I had to start over, okay? So what you see now on my personal page has been built in 1 year, okay? What I have created right now has not been years and years of creation. It was built in 1 year. So I want you guys to see that by taking one small step and committing to building your storefront, your platform can compound in 1 year to be bigger, more content, more of everything. And no, we're not talking about just because you have more friends or likes or comments. We're not talking about that. We're talking about crafting your story, okay? So I want you guys to keep that in mind, that you can have 0 or no Facebook presence right now, okay? It doesn't mean that today, tomorrow, and moving forward that you can't build that. So let's talk about that. So after this video, I'm going to share another video, that give my top 4 things that I have done consistently since the day I launched that new page exactly 1 year ago, when I had to restart my entire storefront, my entire platform. It's from a blank slate, okay? So I'm gonna share that after this video, so stay tuned for that, and you're just gonna build on that. But I want to give you a piece of advice. You may be sitting here and thinking, this is a big step for me. I don't post much on Facebook. Maybe I'll share a few, Zyia specials, but on my platform, I don't really show much, or I don't have anything to talk about. Okay, we all have something to talk about. So sit down with a piece of paper and just start writing. Okay, just start writing. Is there something you've struggled with in the past that you can share that someone else will be extremely grateful that that message that you put out there? Was there something, you know, in your past that, you know, made you who you are today that somebody needs to hear? Okay, every time I put out a piece of content, it's usually strategic. It is, and it comes from a place of serving. And I'm going to tell you the most fun that I've had with being online, this business, previous business, any business or presence that I've had online is serving. My love language is serving, helping people. If this post can help just one person, that's going to make my day. And that is how I approach my feed. Every day I craft a post, I'm thinking about you. I'm thinking about the people that are watching, or this showing up in somebody's news feed. Can this help somebody today? Can my story inspire somebody? Can they see themselves in me? When I was down and out, struggling with anxiety and depression, when I couldn't get out of bed some days, if I talk about that and I give maybe some tangible steps that I've used in that post, like maybe listening to music or just going for a walk, if I share that, the person reading that may be struggling, will that help them? Even just a little bit. So there's always that in the back of my mind. And take all the enrollments. If I'm struggling in business, like maybe I can't get anybody to book any parties, or I can't get any reps to join my team this month, or customers just aren't purchasing this month. Maybe I feel a little bit down and out. But the thing that keeps me going is my platform. It's sharing, continuing to show up every day and share something that I know that maybe can help someone. So it takes all those lulls out of business, because we are going to have lulls. This is business. It's not going to be linear, right? It's going to be up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's why not everybody's in business, okay? We are unique because we were willing to ride those waves. But when you have a bigger purpose than just what you're growing here with Zyia, you're going to find showing up comes so much easier. You're going to find that when you hit those lulls in business, it's okay because you have a much bigger purpose. And I'm going to tell you right now that growing and sharing on my platform is one of my most favorite things about this business, even if my posts have nothing to do about the business, okay? When you start growing your platform, I want you to think outside the box. Take Zyia out of it. What can you offer the people, okay? What can this do for them? Because when you start focusing on the people and you start serving your audience, that's going to come back to you 10 times fold. I promise you that. When you are inspiring others, the 80% like we talked about, when you're sharing that 80% of the time, and then the other 20%, say on a Wednesday afternoon, you share the new release launched, do you think those people that are following you and have been so connected to you and so wrapped into what you share, they may think, I'm going to take a look at that. I like her. I trust her and I feel like I know her. I'm going to take a look at that. Okay? And this is what it's all about. Okay? Take Zyia out of it. What can you build your platform into? Okay? So this is super important. So I wanted to add in this little kind of message before I post the video. Stay tuned for that a little later tonight, where you can take the 4 tips that I've used to build my platform in just 1 year. These small tips, though, will compound over time. And no, your posts aren't going to be perfect. And that's okay. This is you, right? People like you for you. You don't have to have some well-crafted, great grammar type of post. You just need to share you. And I want to challenge you. This is your homework. Challenge you to open up and be vulnerable with your audience. And then you'll be surprised at just how many people land in your inbox, how many people, react to those posts, because what you're going through right now, whether it's in business, in life, or what you have gone through, is going to relate to someone. And it's powerful, okay? Consider yourself an influencer. You're in business. We influence people every single day. You influence people on how confident they can feel in the clothing. You influence people by sharing the business opportunity. So I want you to broaden your influencer spectrum, because you have a voice, you have a platform, you have a business. And there is so much more to this business than just leggings and activewear. You have a gift. Yes, you have the business opportunity as a gift to give. Yes, you have amazing activewear as a gift to give, but you also have a voice. You also have a voice to share so much more with your audience. And I'm going to tell you, like I said, it's my most favorite thing about this business, and it is so rewarding, and that's why I show up every single day sharing some kind of message, okay? So stay tuned for that video coming.